Yeah, good morning. So, we had completed the last chapter, that is chapter 2, and from the Bhagavad Gita, and now today we are going to start a new chapter. So, chapter 2 from the Bhagavad Gita is called Sankhya Yoga. Sankhya Yoga means yoga of knowledge. A person can listen to the knowledge, but it is not necessary that he is going to implement it. Think like this. You tell your child not to play with firecrackers. Do you really think they are going to listen to you? No. Same thing goes for food also. They will learn from the books and everywhere. Everybody, every human being learns. You are not supposed to eat this, you are not supposed to eat that, less amount of fat, less amount of oil. You have the knowledge. You know very well what is wrong with it, and yet you will eat. Similarly, it is written on a cigarette pack, cigarette smoking is injurious to health, it causes cancer. Does it stop a person smoking cigarette? Doesn't. In a similar manner, you may have read and understood all the rules and regulations about how to control your mind and various other things. You learn the techniques, isn't it, in the second chapter? You have to do this, you have to do this, the yogi can do this, the yogi can do that. All this you have learned. Apply it in your life and see. You can't even apply one law of what is being taught to you. You know, you have been told, become detached, do this, do that. It was only knowledge. Like I can only tell you, you can only tell a person, do this. They are not going to do. The reason being, we are so much used to our lifestyle and the way we are that you will not want to change. You know, we all live in what is called as a comfort zone. Is it easy to get out of the comfort zone? No, human beings really don't want to get out of their comfort zone. They just want to be, living in the same thing, same place. Think about a job. You have a job which is giving you steady income. You know very well that you can do some courses, you can, improve your lifestyle and things like that. You can earn more salary, better salary by jumping jobs, going from one place to the other. But yet, because this is very comfortable, you are close to your place of work or something like that, you will continue to do that, isn't it? So this is why the second chapter of the Bhagavad Gita teaches us about Sankhya Yoga. It is the yoga of knowledge. Every understanding has been given. Cigarette smoking is injurious to health. Do not smoke it, otherwise you will have cancer, you know. But yet people will do. So knowledge path is extremely difficult for implementation purpose. Tell a child to do something, he will still do reverse of that, ulta. So today we are going to do a second chapter, that's the next chapter, chapter 3, which is all about Karma Yoga. Now when we say Karma Yoga, the moment the word karma comes into the picture, people think it is work related, duty related, those kind of things. Alright? And another thing which comes to the mind is, oh, there is karma also. We have to think about karma. We all do karma. Well, let us go through the chapter. You will understand what Karma Yoga stands for. Whether it is easy for implementation, better than even, the knowledge path, this path is correct or that path is correct. So we have to see. Alright? So now let us start with chapter 3. So we are doing chapter 3, Bhagavad Gita, verse 1. Arjuna said, Krishna, if you consider knowledge as superior to action, why then do you urge me this dreadful action, Keshava? Verse 2, you are as it were puzzling my mind by these seemingly conflicting expressions. Therefore, tell me one definite discipline by which I may obtain the highest good. See, in this world, every human being is looking for short-term fixes. You know, short-term fixes are what? If a pipe is leaking, you don't want to replace the whole pipe. Can I replace only that portion, or maybe I can put one sticker on top of it and let it be? Why? Because we want shortcuts. It's a human tendency. You know very well that my channel will not have number of people joining. We were just discussing about it. Simply because I am not giving short-term fixes. In my world, there are not short-term fixes. Spirituality is not a wham bam, thank you ma'am kind of a thing. It is not a quick fix solution. It takes a person lifetimes after lifetimes to understand spirituality. Second thing which is important, which you should know, is we are doing satsang. I am giving an exposition of a book. That we are going to do everything slowly, verse by verse. What is the world actually looking for? They will go to Google, they will go to YouTube, search bar, and they will say, how to overcome the mind. Tell us that. How can I have something in my life? How can I become rich quick? I want to earn $1 million in 1 year. Do you think that is going to be offered here? When people go to ashrams also, they are asking the same thing. They want quick fixes. They want to learn yogasana. They want to learn all these kind of tricks, which is going to give quick results. There is nothing called quick results in this. And that is the reason why our channel will not have traction at all. I have uploaded till today, where I was just, thinking about it. I started my channel, one channel in the year 2008. My first upload video was done in 2008. In this channel which I am doing today, my first video was uploaded in 2013. Can you imagine 2008 was the first video uploaded? Okay. And today, 2025. How many years have gone? And in this channel, I still don't have more than 1,000 people. Why? Because everybody wants a quick fix. I am not offering anybody quick fix. You have to go slowly at it. You see, your life, which is full of troubles, absolute trouble, so many troubles. You have a mind, you have maybe marriage or something like that. You think it has happened in one day? No, it has happened over a period of time. You yourself are going through a long phase in your life. So things are going to be slow. Arjuna is equally like another human being who is asking this question. He says, Krishna, can you give me a quick fix solution? Why is this that you are telling me one thing at one time, another thing at another time? I want answers just now. So he says, see, in the last chapter, we just introduced a little bit of Karma Yoga, little bit. So his questioning is very simply this: can you please give me an understanding whether that is right or this is right? When anybody talks like this, think in your own life. How many decisions are you taking in a day? Simple. You got a headache. Some people take paracetamol, some people take something else, some people, all different types of medications. You want to actually find a solution to the problem. There is a problem and you want to find solution. Are you not trying out multiple ways of trying to solve the problem? My mother would have taken by now at least 3-4 medicines, different types, because she would have a box full of medicines which are headache medicines, and by afternoon she will still tell me my headache is still there. So think like that. Then she would have tied one big handkerchief very tightly to her head also. She is used to it, by the way. And then she wants to close her eyes and sit sometime, and sometimes she will, I have to tell her, even if you close your eyes, why are you in front of a blaring television? No, I have to hear these dialogues. I want to see that. But you have closed your eyes. No, I will only hear. Say, anyway, your headache is there. And many a times when I would have gone and asked her this question, she would have told me this, can you give me the medicine which you normally give? So I will give her one medicine, and the headache is gone in 15 minutes or half an hour's time. And then she will say, oh, how great her son is. Okay? It was nothing but a placebo. I would have given her a placebo. Placebo means it's not really a medicine. It is just by faith in me that the thing has gone. So it works like that. So Arjuna is exactly like average human being. What is the question he is asking? Krishna, why are you confusing me so much? Tell me which medicine I should take. Just one medicine. Today's doctors are like this, isn't it? You ask them to take a call, in olden times there would be these general physicians, all right? So general physicians, you say, oh doctor, my teeth is paining, my head is paining, I got this cold, I got this. That fellow is least interested. What he will do is he will talk to you half an hour about your family. He will ask you, how is your mother, how is your father, how is your sister who has got married, how is she settled down, blah, blah. All full, story. And then you will also ask him, oh, last time I heard that you had gone abroad. How was your trip to Bangkok? It was very good or what? Hey, all these stories finished. And then he will say, don't worry. I'll give you some medicine, I'll write down. And he will make some prescription and he'll give. And we will take the prescription and we are happy that we got a prescription. We'll go out. Compounders earlier the compounders were there. We'll give the compounder that list. That fellow will do. And during my time, they would crush the medicine. They'll take give. Later on, you have to go to the chemist. Because now, compounders don't make anything. And that is it. Today's doctors are like this. Arjuna, okay, they want to know. So you go to a doctor and you say, doctor, I got headache, Really? Or you tell them something. I have this chest pain or something like that. The first thing he will do is he won't even touch you. Forget about asking about your family, or he doesn't even know you because he's from some other country. Abroad, all these doctors are coming from all the different countries. You can't even talk to them. So then person will say, oh, you go do this test, this test, that test. Then the next question they will ask, are you insured? That is the question they will ask. This is how the world works. So they will send you to 10 other places, do all these tests and then come back. After seeing the report, he'll say, oh, this belongs to the cardiology department. You have to take appointment with the cardiologist. I mean, people try to push away their responsibility on somebody else. You are a patient. You want quick fix. Are you getting quick fix? You see, because you have trained these people. It is not that they have trained you. You have trained these people in becoming very specialized. You know what specialization means, no? Oh, the pain is over here, here. And the doctor says, oh, the pain is over here. it looks like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, something like that. Because what else can the doctor do? He can just look at you and say, okay, this pain we will send you, I will send you to this. So how many people he will try to send? And reports are of what? Your blood test, your CT scan or your MRI or something. Do you think it is telling you what it is? And that is the reason why it is not possible to actually give an answer to anybody, right? So finally, they will give you a plethora of medicines, take all this. One of them will be acting on it. The rest 99 of them will not act on it. So they don't even know what they are talking about. The specialization is like this. A simple example is dentist. Rajma went to a dentist. Take X-ray, take this, take that, and this has happened and that has happened. And nobody understood what was happening. And finally she came back. They said that, we will see it in 6 months later. That means they themselves don't know anything. But Krishna is very clear. See, we have to give choices. Think about it. Your son wants, he wants to eat something nice today. Mummy, make something nice. Tell me, is nice an object? No. So according to you, what is nice? You will say, I'll make one pulao and I'll give you, I will make one biryani type and I will give you. That is nice as per you. As per the child, nothing is nice. Biryani, the first thing he will do is this. And then you will have to ask him, what exactly were you saying? No, you only make something. And then you give a whole list of things. Finally, he will say, can you make French fries? Is that something nice? I mean, you travel the whole world and you come to French fries. I mean, according to them, that is the best thing. If you don't want to make French fries, I'll have Lay's. Huh? It's the same stuff. So according to them, their nice is different than your nice. It is a very common thing, and that is the reason why you are as confused as that child. Because he himself doesn't know what he wants. You have seen this happen so many times when you go to a restaurant. Restaurant has 10 items. And you're still going over them like this, all the time. And you are trying to make us, come to the answer, which doesn't happen. So Arjuna is saying he is like a person who is sitting in a restaurant and is asking, he's telling the chef, you tell me what is good. I'm asking you a very simple question. Whom are you asking, by the way? You are asking the chef what is good? That fellow never wants to eat his own stuff. Okay? If you have seen Chini Kam, the movie, there is a movie called Chini Kam, you should watch. It's a very beautiful film. In that, Amitabh Bachchan is shown as a big cook and, all big chef restaurant and all that. And when you ask him the question, मैं घर जाके खाना खाऊंगा, I will go home and eat. My mother would have cooked something. So he goes home to eat his own meal because he hates his own cooking. You also do the same, isn't it? You don't like your own cooking. And you are given a choice. So this is the choice which is given. And that is the reason why your mind is puzzled. The puzzling part is this. You really don't know what you want. If you have ever gone to a sari shop or you have gone for purchasing something, you know very well, how difficult it is to make a choice. Imagine your child is telling, Mummy, there are at least 8 birthdays next month. You know how big your expression is going to be, your eyes are going to go, my God. 8 birthdays, what am I supposed to give them? Because see, when your child says there are 8 birthdays, means you need to give 8 gifts, isn't it? That child, where they are going, you should have complete analysis. Like a chat GPT kind of a thing, How old is the child? What are his likes and dislikes? Blah, blah, blah. Everything you should need to know. Do you really know? Now your choice is buy 8 gifts. You are going to go crazy. Crazy is not the word. A few days ago, we had gone to one place, okay? And we were supposed to buy something. And Rajma was doing one analysis over there. This is good. This is nice. That color is good. That color is nice. I told her one thing very clearly. It's for giving to somebody, no? You are thinking you have bought this last time. For whom? For yourself. Now, you don't want to buy that thing for yourself. But you are buying for somebody else. They have not seen that item, no? Are you getting the point or no? So why not buy that thing? Why are you trying to think? I'm trying to think which one is good for them. Arey, don't think. The more you think, the more you're going to go into the gutters. So this is what it is. You are, as it is, puzzling my mind by the seemingly conflicting expressions. So he's telling Krishna, what is this, Krishna? You are like that, sari shop fellow who has put some 20 saris in front of me and you're telling me you choose from this. How difficult it is for me to choose. I don't know what to choose. You only tell me one thing. Which one is correct? Suppose I give one correct. Suppose you and me are going for a shopping and you say, Guruji, you find something for me. You find a nice sari for me. Okay, just think like that, okay? And I say, okay, this will look good on you. Do you know what is the first thing you will say? This color I don't like. Guruji doesn't know this color I don't like. I look like somebody from the roadside. I will buy the other one. No, Guruji, can you show me another one? 1 hour will go in just trying to select one sari for you. You know that this is how it works. And that is the reason why people like me will come up with good offers. They say buy 4, get 3 free. Chalo, jao. 7. So out of 20, you have to select 7. But there is another offer also. Buy 5, you get 4 free. Oh, I can buy 9. Of course, then you get 9, you have to pay for only 5. Really? That means out of 20, I have to select now 9. It's easy to select, isn't it? Because any which way, 9 out of 20 is good selection. And this is how it was psychological for me, Like for me, I understood their psychology and I would sell them a whole load of stuff to them. And then very simply, see, last time you came to me, you didn't buy this, Today I have in stock. Why not take it just now? I'm giving you a bait. Next time when you come, it's not going to be there. Especially the white color things that you want. If you want a white color sari, or a white color chudidar. Chudidar, I don't have to tell you. Chudidar or a salwar, you know very well it's not going to be there. Because white is always out of stock. So I will tell you, see, white has come just now. You take 2, 3 and keep. So here, another 2, 3 will be gone. So as a person, this is called marketing. So Krishna is also giving him a choice like this. Okay, use this, use this, use this. So he says, Tell me one definite discipline by which I may obtain the highest good. Now see the we call it chakli. Chakli means what, you know? You know murukku. Have you seen murukku, how it is? It is not straight. It goes round. So Krishna loves to give this to his disciples in a very different manner. So you see his explanation. So we are doing verse 3. Sri Bhagavan said, Arjuna, in this world, 2 courses of sadhana, spiritual discipline, have been enunciated by me in the past. In the case of Sankhya Yoga, the sadhana proceeds the path of knowledge, whereas in the case of Karma Yoga, it is Karma Yogi, it proceeds along the path of action. So simply put, he says, see, I'm going to simplify this for you. What am I going to simplify this for you? I have explained 2 ways of doing this. The knowledge path is one which I explained. Now this spiritual discipline of the knowledge path, this is like you have to do your sadhana. Okay? And the sadhana will happen along knowledge. So you take one formula. Okay, you take, this is the formula for doing something, and just follow that formula. How many times you have thought to yourself before you go, let us say you're doing jewelry shopping, okay? You're going for jewelry shopping. Remember these words, okay? And now you have decided, at home only you have decided. I have this old jewelry lying with me. I will give this one. I will get some money out of it. Then I will buy for myself 2 bangles. Okay? My old mother jewelry, my mother jewelry is there. So this I will give. And I will buy 2 nice fat bangles. You have thought like this, and that is the formula you have kept for yourself. Okay? Formula. Now, you are going very innocently to the shop. Now, the moment you answer, Namaskara. There are at least 5 ladies standing over there willing to welcome you. So they will ask you, what do you want? We want bangles. Oh, first floor department, it's over there. To go to the first floor, you have to go through the ground floor first. Have you ever gone straight to first floor? No, nobody goes to first floor straight. First you want to see what is there next to you. You want to see there. Oh, that looks very nice. You will go across the room from this place to that place. And then you will say, oh, this chain looks very nice. This, I have got that old locket of mine. I will use it with that. Really? And then you are proceeding further. By the way, what happened to your bangles? I will go later on to see. Okay, by the time you finish, you had thought that you would have given your old mother's bangles or whatever that were there, old gold, and you would have bought one new one. You have already selected for yourself 5 items. The bangles are very thin. You are in your mind, you are making that assessment. When I buy thin bangles, they will be anyway. I don't wear them too often, so I will only wear when I go out. So the thinking process is what? That these bangles will cost less. Isn't that how you are thinking? This is how it is. And then you have bought 2. This thing also. And there are 5 items you have selected. And now you are going for the way and the billing and all that. You have given gold worth 23,000 and your bill is 78,000. What? 78,000? I can't buy this much. This is not correct. What, 2 bangles only? So 78,000? No. 5 items, 78,000. So did you get the point? So here Krishna is talking very clearly in a manner where he says, see, you have already planned. I have already done this kind of a planning for you. So now you just have to apply that planning, no? But is your plan ever going to get applied? Never. Never is your plan going to get applied. It also goes for making food. It also goes for your life also. Your life also, when you started, your life was, you were thinking, I will do this, I will do that. But has it ever gone as per the plan? No, nothing has gone as per the plan. Because Sankhya Yoga is knowledge. Knowledge of A, B, C, D, E. But the A, B, C, D, E doesn't come in that order at all. Nothing comes in that order. So you might have thought of whatever you want to, but your life is going to go like this, somewhere. It's all going to be like that. So Sankhya Yoga is the knowledge path. Only knowledge path. You got to have super brains for that. And you have got to have one-pointedness for that. You know what one-pointedness, no? A woman cannot think of one-pointedness and forget about a man also. His one-pointedness gets lost when he thinks of all the other things in the world. So here, Krishna is telling him, see, I told you the path of Sankhya Yoga, where the sadhana proceeds along a certain path called knowledge path. So the knowledge is what you have. So I hope you got this example clear. You think this is how it is going to be, but it never does like that. You end up doing something completely, totally different only. And that is known to you. And then there is a path of karma, which means a path of action. What is a path of action? Path of action means this is how it is. We have to do it this way. We will understand this path of action in this chapter. Man does not attain freedom from action, that is the culmination of the discipline of action, without entering upon action. Nor does he reach perfection, that is culmination of the discipline of knowledge, merely by ceasing to act. Here is a very important lesson. You can never say that I will not do the job. Got it or no? It will happen by automation. No. Without putting your foot forward, you cannot expect something to happen. So if you don't put your foot forward, nothing is going to fall in your lap. Has it ever happened that something has fallen in your lap? You got some lottery or something like that? No. Even if you get lottery, that lottery will go out of the window very soon. No money will be left with you. Nothing actually happens very smoothly. So you can say, I don't want to do this. Right? This is how you will think. I don't want to do this. I don't want to get into this path. So, there is nothing called freedom in the path. Did you understand? There is nothing called freedom in the path. Now, in women's cases, it is like this. The thought process is this, that see, I know very well that I have to get married and I have to settle down in a family. Basically, this is the general idea they have in mind. I will find out whether I can work or not work. If there is less money, I will have to work. Okay? This is how thinking is. Think. If there is sufficient money, I don't think I have to work. I just have to take care of the house, I have to take care of everything around me. That's it. And it will suffice. The process of thinking is this. Does it ever happen like that? Never. There is always going to be a problem in every step of the way. So there is nothing called freedom from action. You cannot say, I am not going to go to work. Okay? I will just do, I am like a Rani, I am a Radhika Raje. I will have 20 servants over there. They will do the job for me. I have seen these great kings and the queens of this world. They are not doing anything. Sorry, who told you that? The important part of that life is you have to be on top of everything. Even if you are a queen of that land, I had gone to one place where there was a palace. Okay. This is in southern Maharashtra. And there is a palace, there is a king, there is a queen, and they have some daughters and some stuff like that. Now, how nice it is for us to see, oh, there is a king, there is a queen, and there are these two daughters. Really nice to see, no, here. They don't have the money. Has it ever occurred to you? They don't have money. So what they do is, they borrow some money from somewhere and make some 8, 10, 20 rooms over there in their palace, so-called palace. And then they give them for rent, like Airbnb type, you know. And believe me, it is one of the most toughest thing for that queen, so-called queen over there. They have to be nice to everybody. You know, when some guests come, no, Namaste, how are you? You know, like that, you have to talk nicely. And then you give them the menu card for lunch and breakfast and dinner. The queen has to be working in the kitchen. And you thought that the queen will have some, lot of people actually supporting her. No. She has one old cook who has been there for donkey's years, from their father's time. There are 2-3 workers. They are also not come to work in time. Most of the time they are working in the kitchen. In your process of thinking is what? Or she doesn't have to do anything because she is a queen. Don't be under this impression. So when I have personally stayed in these kind of places, I have seen how it works. So without doing any work, please don't be under the impression that things are going to fall in your lap. And this is a very wrong way of thinking, that somebody is rich and they don't have to do anything. No. Oh, my friend, she doesn't do anything. Her family is very well off. Have you heard this sentence every time or no? Oh, her husband is very good to her. Her children are very good. Her in-laws are very good. This is very good. That is very good. All her family is enjoying. She is also enjoying. It's all fake. Don't be under this impression. Okay? Because that is not how the world is. You have to work for it. So here, there is no freedom from action. Even if it is Sri Krishna coming down on earth, even Sri Krishna will have to do work. And his work has to be perfect. So you cannot say that I am not going to do action. Action is a must. And nor does he reach perfection by merely ceasing to act. Without working, you cannot attain anything in life. You will really have to put in efforts for getting somewhere in life. And that is what I was telling you people before we started the satsang. Spirituality is a very tough subject. If you think spirituality can be learnt in one day, okay, I will do yoga and no spiritual, sorry, you are mistaken. It is lifetime after lifetime you have to learn. And especially if you have learned so much, then you need a guru in your life and you have to meet him, be with him for 12 to 15 years to finally come to the path of realization. Without effort, nothing will happen. So here, Krishna is telling, knowledge path is only having knowledge and trying to work it out by practical application. Doesn't happen. Because you are not going to be there in the knowledge path. You can't do it perfectly. Work path, which is called the karma yoga, there is no getting out of it. You can't say, I am not going to do anything. You have to do whether you like it or not. So, you cannot attain freedom like that. You see, you can't have a fish in the water and say you don't have to swim, you just have to float in the water. Nothing like that. There is no automation in this world. Even your body has to function. For your body to function, you have to eat properly, you have to exercise properly, do so many things before you can do anything, isn't it? Even a cow has to do something, a pig has to do something, every animal has to do something. And you may wonder, this is something which nobody knows. The plant world, the plant world that is there? You think that the plants are growing like that because you are giving it water, minerals, this, that, all kinds of stuff you are giving. No. You don't know the secret. The plant world has to work very, very hard. And I was just giving an example to Rajma a few days ago. If you have a plant in front of you, now let us say you have a household plant. It could be a money plant, it could be anything. Can you hear the plant shout or yell or something? No, you can't hear, no? So the scientists devise methods of understanding what happens to a plant. Suppose while you are working in the kitchen and there is a plant in the corner of the room. Okay? And while you are cutting onion, you cut your finger. And then you are holding it under water and trying to, correct? You are doing that. The plant has already started yelling over there. I am not joking. The plant has already started feeling so much of pain because you are hurt. And these experiments have been done and it is amazing thing that has happened. So the plants actually move. You don't understand their movement. Before you can think of doing something. Now let us say you have a tomato plant. Tomatoes you grow in your kitchen garden. Okay. Now in your mind, you are in the kitchen at say 8 o'clock or 10 o'clock in the morning and you are thinking, I will go out and harvest the tomatoes. A thought only has come in your mind. What has come in your mind? Just a thought. If you put advanced machinery, that means all kinds of galvanometers and various other things to the plant, just the thought entering your mind, they have started crying. Because you are going to pluck the tomatoes from that plant. They have already started the process in their mind. The plants also feel pain. You don't know about this. You thought only animals feel the pain. There is a whole science in that. I don't want to go into the science, but this is what happens. They are already feeling the pain. The moment you pluck the chilies, or you pluck the tomatoes, or you pluck the aubergines, which is basically the eggplant, or do whatever you want to, before even the thought has come in your mind, they have started feeling the pain. And that is, the pain is of what level you cannot even imagine. You think your pain is greater. So they are already doing the work. They know very well this is going to happen. The apple tree knows that the apples are going to get plucked. If the plucking happens in a particular season, they are ready for it. Got the point or no? Sometimes you suddenly pull one leaf from the plant. The plant is, you may think it is not ready, but already it has started crying. So these are the things. So please understand this one thing very clearly. This whole world, whether you like it or not, it knows that it has to do some action. Without doing any action, just sitting in one place is not going to work. Even the thought can be heard by everybody. That is also action. So please be under this very clear understanding that you are a part of this world, and without lifting your fingers, things are not going to happen. So man will never attain freedom from not doing the work. He has to end up doing. Today you may say, no, I will not do this, I will not do that. Don't worry. By the time we come to the 18th chapter, you will understand that universe is programmed like this. Today if you don't want to do, tomorrow you will have to end up doing everything. How is that for an answer? See, today you may say, no, I don't have to do anything. I am fine, I am comfortable, I am in my comfort zone. Sorry, Karma Yoga is not going to leave you. You will end up doing the same thing which you are saying no to today. And double the whammy, not just one whammy, double whammy comes over there. And please remember this is how it works. Maybe there is something which you need to learn, and that is the reason why he says, just by ceasing to do that act, I am not going to be a part of it. I don't care about this. What Guruji is saying, who cares, yaar? I am happy in my world. It is not like that. The world is not made as per your whim and fancy. The world is not as per your will, no. It is made in Krishna's will. You will understand this. Surely none can ever remain inactive even for a moment, for everyone is helplessly driven to action by modes of Prakriti, nature-born qualities. This is what he is trying to say. He says, you can say today, I will not work, I will not do this, I am not going to do this, and I am not going to do that. Many a times, you will want to just close up, shut down everything. I am not going to do it. Go to hell. Hell is waiting for you at the door. Don't worry. What is waiting for you? Hell. Maya. M-A-Y-A. She is actually waiting for you. Today you say, I will not do the work, no? Tomorrow she is going to give you not double, triple, 10 times the amount of work which you thought is not going to be coming to you. So please understand this. If there is something to be done, do it. Don't procrastinate. Don't keep on dilly-dallying. Don't keep on saying, no, not me. I am not supposed to be doing this work. The onus is on you. You take the onus and you better start doing, because he says, surely none can ever remain inactive even in a moment. Your mind can shut down. I am not going to do this. Why do I need to do this? That moment also you will not be kept silent, because your mind will still work. Everyone, please understand this. This is not just for women only, this is for men and for everybody. Everyone, and this line is extremely important. Everyone is helplessly driven to action by modes of Prakriti. The universe has got two Devis. One is called Prakriti, which is called Mother Nature, and the other one is called Maya. And this Maya is illusory. She can make things in your life miserable like nobody's business. And she can also show you all good stuff also. So please be aware of these two dangerous characters. They are very good actually. But if you are not going to do anything in your life, it's going to work very hard for you in the future. So you better start doing today only, isn't it? Don't take it for granted. Because tomorrow if you get a double whammy, what are you going to do? Then you will blame somebody else for it. So before that happens, start doing the work. He is telling, Sri Krishna is telling Arjuna this. Don't shirk your responsibility. You have been told to do your fight. Take your bow and arrow and go and fight. If you are saying, I am not going to fight, I can't do this is not correct, don't give bullshit reasons. Don't give reasons in this world, I don't need to, why should I do it? I don't want this money also. I am not going to run after money. No. Nature, Mother Nature will make your life miserable tomorrow. Why you want that misery today, to come to you tomorrow? So why not do the work today only? So this is the path of Karma Yoga. It's a very dangerous precedent for any person who wants to shirk responsibility. Anybody who says, I will never work, I don't want to do this, that person will end up doing the same thing which is made by the nature, and you will have to act on it. So we have come to the end of verse 5. We will stop over here.